everyone. A few of you have asked me to help you remember how to get onto Schoology. I'm going to do my best to do that in this tutorial video. Now, one thing you have to know before you do this is that if you use a new account, and I will let you guys use your new Colegio Lumen accounts if you'd like to enter Schoology with those, you will have to set up a new account in Schoology. Again, I'll show you how to do that, but please be aware that all the information of your previous account won't show up. So if you did the first assignment, the Wizards Challenge, or a later assignment, those won't show up in this new account until I can merge those accounts together, if I can do that. So please be aware of that. That's the risk. That's the downside to opening a new account in Schoology. And I'll only let you do it once, so make sure you remember your passwords, your new passwords that you create, and let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to go to the Schoology main page, which you can do by typing in www.schoology.com. Make sure you spell that correctly. Schoology is spelled Schoology, Schoology. That should take you to the right place. Make sure too that you do this in the address bar at the top here and not in the search field. If you do it in the search field, you'll go to a different site which will give you many different selections. You may get ads and other things. This is the best way to do it. Go directly to the site by typing Schoology into the address field. Once we're there, we need to go to the top right where it says sign up. And again, this is if you can't get in and you've forgotten your password and you need to open a new account. You're going to click student because you guys are students. And that should take us to a page which asks for a course code, the access code to your class. Now, I do have those prepared. Please use only your correct code. I'll be checking if you use the wrong code. If you're in, let's say, 7B and you try to use 7A's code, I will not let you into class because that will mess everything up and you won't get the right information. So make sure you use the right code. For 7A, it's this one right here. And for 7B, it's this one here. You guys can pause the video if you need time to copy it in. I may also post this in Google Classroom as well for each class. So there may be a copy of the code in Google Classroom. So if we go back to here, first we have to copy the code. And if we go back to here and we paste the code in, click continue, this will take you to the sign up page where you need to type in your personal information to open a new account. And when it asks you for your email, the best thing to do is to go up here on the top right where your account information is, your profile is, copy this address right here because that's the one that you have. I'm assuming that you're opening this up with your Colegio Lumen account. Make sure that it's exactly spelled the same as this. Okay, so double check this, make sure it's exactly the same as this right here. Looking at both of them. Then you can invent your own password. Make sure you don't forget it because again, we can't do this more than once. It's only once you can do this. So pick something that you know you'll remember. You have to type it again to confirm. You're going to have to choose your birthday, which should be correct. I'm just going to put in January 1st, 1974. That's not my correct birthday, and don't forget to click this box, right? That lets Schoology know that you're agreeing to their privacy policy and their terms of use. And you have to click this in order to proceed. Click register. And that will take you to a screen that asks first of all, if you want to save that password, I would choose yes, so that next time you don't have to do this again. So click save. Then you'll have to wait for me to approve you, because I have to officially add you to the course once you've requested to join. Okay, and after I accept you, you should have a screen that looks like this. Where you need to go first is the Courses tab here in Courses. Click Courses, click the course that you've signed up for. In this example, it was 7A, so I'll click 7A. You should only have one course. And that should take you right to the course materials page, which is exactly where you need to be to see where your assignments are and what you need to do. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, you won't see any previous work if you've just opened a new account, at least not until I merge the two accounts together. And if I do merge the accounts together, then you won't be able to use the old password and username anymore. So that's important to keep in mind. This is sort of a permanent thing. We can't have multiple accounts. That just doesn't work. We won't be able to keep track. Schoology can't keep track of your marks and your assignments that way. So once you've made the switch, you have to stick with it. Remember, make sure that you've spelled your username correctly. That's the Collegio Lumen email address. And make sure that you have your password written down somewhere and that you remember it, because these are the things that we can't keep changing. It makes it impossible to do this. Plus, we're not really using Schoology much anymore anyway, so it's going to make it really difficult to go back and look if we forget our username and password. Now, to look at an assignment, all you need to do is click on it. That should open you to a new page. When it comes to some of the assignments that I've assigned before, all of the files that you need to download are at the bottom here. So you have to click these so that it downloads to your personal computer. Then you can work on the files. And that's the case for, I think, every file here in Schoology. So that's it for this tutorial. Hope it helps. Good luck. And if you have any trouble, you can either, the best way to get in touch with me is probably in Google Classroom. You can use this email button as well. I will try my best to check, but I'm not checking Schoology too often, so it's probably best in Google Classroom. So if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll see you guys next class. Bye for now.